The Lantern by the Lake. A long time ago, in a quiet village by a silver lake, there lived a young woman named Ilara. She was kind and thoughtful, always humming as she baked bread in her family's little shop. Each evening, she would sit by the lake, releasing a floating lantern onto the water, whispering a wish into the wind. No one knew who the wish was for, but Ilara did. Across the lake, in a tiny cabin surrounded by tall pines, lived a young man named Kale. He was quiet and gentle, with a love for carving wooden birds and listening to the wind in the trees. Every night, he'd walk down to the shore and watch the tiny light drift across the lake. And though they had never met, he always felt that the lantern was meant for him. One misty evening, the lantern drifted slower than usual. It spun in circles, caught in a patch of tall reeds. Ilara stood at the water's edge, watching. On the other side, Kale noticed too. Without thinking, he stepped into his small wooden boat and rowed toward the flickering light. Ilara's heart skipped when she saw him, just a silhouette at first, rowing quietly through the mist. As he reached the lantern, he picked it up gently, cradling it like a bird. Then their eyes met across the water. He smiled, she smiled back. Neither spoke at first. The night was too calm, too perfect to rush with words. Instead, Kale rowed closer and held out the lantern. "I think this belongs to you," he said softly. Ilara blushed. It does. But it found the right hands. They talked long into the night, the lantern glowing gently between them. She told him about her wishes, for love, for someone who saw the quiet things in the world. He told her about his carvings, about how he had always felt there was someone sending him messages on the wind. From that night on, there were no more solo lanterns floating across the lake. Instead, Ilara and Kale met every evening by the shore, sometimes by her bakery, sometimes under the pine trees near his cabin. They shared stories, laughter, quiet silences. Their love grew like the moon, slowly, steadily, beautifully.